Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 14. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Let me just say this. This episode was actually a little bit pleasant. It was. It was all right. The girls were all right. Well, some of the girls try. Well, let me not give them too much, child. Let's just get right into it. So when the episode first opens up, after Ineka's been crowned the Queen of Potomac, or the Duchess of Potomac, child, I don't know what she was crowned, honey. She's the Grand Dame Junior. She starts speaking her speech. Ma'am, please. We don't give a damn. Karen tells her, you know, it's lonely at the top. To sisterhood. I'm not finna play with y'all. Now, Karen getting into it with Giselle because, ma'am, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, Jizzy, don't play with it. You know how Karen get about that dang on Grand Dame title. So Giselle was like, well, I mean, you're saying that I stay in Bethesda, but I own the Etch-a-Sketch house in Bethesda. So there's that. So after they get through with this, they head on over to night golf. That looked so cool. Now I want to go on a date to night golf. I was looking at that. I was like, ooh, I want to go on night golf. That was just so nice looking to me. So anywho, they start golfing. The heifer start talking. Ashley wants to do a bet. And somehow we started talking about Jason and Gizzard going steady for 6 months, even though she says that they aren't official. So Mia was like, well, I mean, would you be upset if you saw him on social media with another woman? She said, yes, socials. Yes, we've had a conversation. Oh, okay. So y'all just trying to keep up appearances. Now I can see Giselle telling him that because you know that these men love to act a fool with Giselle. Y'all remember Sherman? Publicly embarrassing. Pastor Jamal Bryant. Publicly embarrassing. So Giselle told him straight up, listen, Jason, okay? I don't mind dibbling and dabbling down at the summer house, but you or the winter house or whatever damn season house you're in, but do not embarrass me on that Instagram. Okay. I know that's right, Gizzard. Moving forward. Side note, I noticed at the table, it's too many people on Potomac. It is too many housewives. Somebody got to go. Andrew, I'm speaking directly to you, honey, because I know you be scouring the internet looking for things housewives related. There are too many champagne flute holders. Too many. So we can chop them down. Okay, like we do every other franchise. Baby, it's like 20 of them. I'm like, it's too many of y'all, child. Anywho, Kierna still wasn't feeling good, but she was feeling a way about Giselle checking on her before Candace and Wendy. I mean, it wasn't because of niceness. I'm going to tell you that. So just be careful with Gizzard. So they get to dinner. Giselle is thanking Karen for the advice that she gave her about Grace going away to school. And Mia asked where she was going. She was like, in HBCU in Florida. Girl, just say FAMU. An HBCU. Girl, anyway. Robin points out that Candace and Wendy are making faces while Giselle is talking. Robin, please shut up. You excluded Wendy's kids from an entire event. And let's not forget when you pulled out that camera with that bright light shining in her face after she had been assaulted with that drink that Mia had been slurping on. And let's not forget Giselle making faces at the oregano rolling party. Y'all are quick to have selective outrage and amnesia when it comes to people that you don't like. And they were not making faces about Grace. Please, that is you're reaching. Okay. That was not about Grace. Please stop it. Like, girl, you're just so messy. So Wendy is talking about how Florida is at the moment a place where they are unaliving black and brown people. So she wouldn't be sending her black sons there. Giselle said, oh, she's good. She has God on her side. And she's faced racism in Maryland as well. So I'm just going to pray over and she's going to be all right. Now, I am surprised that Wendy even spoke on Giselle's daughter going to college. Girl, what are you doing? I wouldn't have given my 2 cents at all because you and her are not in that space. So Giselle is saying, you know, that Grace really wanted to go to an HBCU. Baby, I did it and it was everything. When I say everything, the culture there is just so great. So, I mean, I advise it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a good time. So they switch right on over to the mess real quick. Giselle brings up Karen saying Mia was screwing a rapper. Karen said, y'all have went in on my marriage, trying to destroy my marriage every chance you get. And so Mia said, so you're trying to destroy my marriage? Here go Karen. I can tell you're lying because when you're replying, stutter, 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 stutter. Honey, shout out to Joe, because I do not know what Karen was talking about. The difference, Mia, is that I be bringing it to you directly to your face, but y'all be talking behind my back, and I be bringing it to your face. They show Mia bringing it to her face, and y'all be talking behind my back. And the thing is, I'm human, and you guys have done so much and said so much about my marriage. I am human, and I bleed too. Now, Karen, didn't you say at the beginning of the season, don't bring up any rumors? Wasn't that you that was speaking your speech? And here go Mia talking about, well, that's why I haven't shared the true story. What true story? Girl, you wouldn't know a true story if it hit you in your face. Worry about the true story of you and your new man and Gordon. Why don't you worry about that? Moving forward. Mia always talking like she knows something definitively. Girl, you don't know what you talking about. You don't know nothing. All you do is lie. You did this exact same thing with Jacqueline, and the lie detector test determined that was a lie. So then Karen said, well, I don't have anything to hide, so I'm going to go ahead and let it go, Mia. All right, now, Karen, it's looking guilty. Okay, it's looking guilty. Mia said, well, there are things that I still haven't shared, but don't test me. Child, Mia hit her with I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Baby, shout out to Tupac. Here in the confessional, of course, Ashley and Giselle believe Mia has some dirt on Karen. Child, Mia ain't got no dirt on nobody. She just want Karen to back off. Karen is like, oh, y'all just be talking at each other. I mean, y'all don't talk to each other. Y'all just talk at each other. Ugh. But anywho, let's just move on. Thank you, Giselle, for checking on me, because Candace and Wendy left me for dead. Okay, she ain't say it like that, but y'all know I like to zhuzh it up. Y'all know I like to zhuzh it up. Baby, she calling it out. I really like Kierna for this group. She fits in nicely. Let's get rid of one of the heifers and bring in Kierna. I vote Giselle, but that's just me. So after this tense dinner, they head on back to the villa. They turn in, night turns into day. It's the next day. Candace, why are you waking up with shades on? I wear my sunglasses at night. Girl, why you got them damn shades? Girl, why you got them damn shades on? Ooh, honey. And as soon as I said that, y'all, why Chris asked her on the phone, why are you wearing shades? She said it was too bright. Girl, your future is bright. Giselle on the other side starting mess early in the AM. Ma'am, are you starting the day with negativity? Honey, shout out to Portia. Why are you talking about this right now? We haven't even gotten up good. Baby, Karen showed up to the breakfast serving the girls. Do you hear me? I said, okay, give them some triple 20. Mia makes a little joke about Karen bringing her into the group, so she wants to serve her hand and foot. Mia, sit on down, child. Giselle said, well, you know what? I'm not talking to Wendy. This is what she gets in the confessional and says. I'm not talking to Wendy and Candace because they were making faces when I was talking about Grace. Ma'am, you have done worse. Just another excuse for you not to speak because Candace actually said congratulations. You didn't want to talk to them no way and wasn't talking to them at all. You haven't been talking to these, well, I wouldn't say Candace, but you haven't been talking to Wendy for like 3 consecutive seasons. So please miss me with that. So after lunch, they play a game called Answer the Damn Question. Robin says that she will ask the questions, or the people will ask the questions, and if they believe the answer, then cool. If not, then the person has to take a shot. So first up is Kierna. Wendy asked her, what fantasy have you never shared? And so she was about to start speaking her speech, but Wendy called bull. Everybody's laughing. She's like, no, I had a pro phase and I lived my best freaky life. Okay. I did it in public. I did it on a plane. I did it in a train. I did it on a bus. I did it. Child, she just did it. Okay. But she still took a shot. The next question was to Wendy. What's the longest you've gone without sex with Eddie? And she said 2 weeks. So they were like, why? She said, well, 1 week is I'm on my cycle and then the next I'm traveling. Here go Ashley nasty to herself talking about, you don't have sex on your period? No. That is disgusting. Baby, please let it rest. On the 7th day, she rests. She's not to be touched. Baby, do not damn touch my vagine when I am bleeding. Please no. Like, Ashley, baby, it don't get that good. Child, please. And Wendy, I do not need to know nothing about Eddie and your third brown eye. Because Ashley was like, oh, he be in the third brown eye and the second brown eye. And No ham, no turkey. I don't need to know. Now, this was funny. When Giselle got in that confessional, she said, Ashley is thinking about the threesomes and stuff. She counting too many holes. Baby, that was good to me. I said, I know that's right, Gilbert. Counting too many damn holes. Ashley had a question next, and hers was, when was the last time that she had sex? She said January. So they asked if it was with Michael. She said it was not. It was a quick little drive-by to get her tuned up and whatnot, and that's cool. Robin's question was, what is a fetish Juan has for you? Now, mind y'all, Robin is the one who wrote these questions. So, Robin, you wrote a question so you could out the fetish that Juan has for his roommate? And on top of you writing your own question, what makes it even more funny is that she said he wants to watch her with somebody else. Child, not him trying to even get rid of you through sex, girl. What is going on? I'm sick of it. Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few, honey. I had tears in my eyes when that girl revealed that. Ma'am, do not say certain things out loud. You're telling them you swallow, and then you swallow, and he still wants you to sit up and put on a show for him. And don't touch him. Please touch them. Man or woman, cat or dog, he don't give a damn. Baby, this is a fool. Giselle's question was, who's better, athletes, models, or pastors? She said athletes, because it just hits different. So the production is asking, well, what about Jason, because he's not an athlete? Baby, Giselle said, moving forward. Baby, Giselle said, move on, honey. We ain't got time. The next question is, what is the name of the rapper that Mia slept with and when? Mia is acting like she don't want to answer, talking about, I'm not going to do that. Gordon gave me permission. We were just dating, and the other person doesn't want to be affiliated, so I'm not going to say anything. Girl, Gordon will do anything and accept anything to be with Mia. Mia, girl, you must got some kryptonite, because I ain't never seen nothing like this. Unless Gordon just doesn't want to be alone. It's giving desperate. So then Giselle goes, Naka, who would you trade partners with? Now, who the hell is Naka? And Neka, I know you want to be accepted by the green-eyed bandits and whatnot, but please correct this woman when she's mispronouncing your name. As a black woman, people mispronounce my name all the time. You should have corrected Giselle and said, girl, my name's not Naka. It's Neka. Okay, please correct these people, because I think she was doing that all last episode too. I said, now who the hell is Naka? Anyway, her question was, who would you trade partners with? Child, what she got to choose from? I don't know. I wouldn't want one. Well, she said whoever would come through on that day, G or Juan. Well, I'm telling you right now, Juan would put a card down and have Motel 6 leave a light on for you. So maybe you might want to choose. You might want to choose him, child. So then they asked her in the confessional, who would you F, marry, and unalive? She said she would marry Juan and she would save Eddie to give him his freedom. Why are you mentioning Idris's name? Huh? Leave that woman husband alone, okay? Because if she says something about Ike, then it's going to be a fool. So please just leave him out of it. So they asked Candace how many times a week she has sex. She said 2. Girl, 2 times a week. Girl, how you going to have a baby? She said she'd be tired. I'm with Karen. Karen was like, girl, you need to get untired if you want to have this baby. I know that's right. Karen's question was, how many sexual partners have you had in the past 5 years? The way that Karen hesitated and then said, well, are we talking about wet dreams? Karen, be so for real. The only answer that you should have given was 1. The answer is 1. It's an open book test. The answer is 1. And I also need a break from y'all telling me about anything sexual, okay? I don't want to hear it. So, Karen, this is what I know about you so far, and I found out that I don't want to know anymore. You have a pillow that you hunch on, you love to watch adult movies, and you have wet dreams. I don't need any more information, honey. Please spare me. I can't take no more. Moving forward. So then they wrap things up and they go down to the beach. Now, I just realized that as they're riding to the beach, this franchise used to pride themselves on being so above board. Remember, they were the upper echelon. They were above the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Pinky fingers in the air, ladies. We're Potomac. Y'all literally only talk about your vaginas and their functions on every single episode and or trip. It is so tasteless and so tired. Please let it go. So Robin gives a speech once they get to the table, and she's like, well, I hope this trip is good for all of you. You know, I hope you're having fun. It might not be all that. And girl, you're doing fine. Now, I actually have to applaud Robin because she isn't being ugly and she is including everyone. So I have to give her a half a point, but I'm going to take it back a little bit later. Ashley starts talking about, well, you know, you guys were asking me about the sex of it all, and I really didn't want to answer because I feel like I shouldn't be sharing my extracurriculars because I am going through a divorce. Girl, we heard all about Michael's extracurriculars, so go on, share yours. It ain't gonna make that divorce no different. And if he tries something, pull out all the footage from this show, starting with season 1. She was like, well, you know, I'm just with Michael, still not divorced yet because of the money. So then Mia says, well, I mean, if he's paying and stuff, then I understand that's why you're still with him or still married. So Wendy asked if Mia was with Gordon for the money. Mia said, girl, Gordon is broke as hell. Y'all know that. They said now. Okay. Don't tell me what has been. Tell me what's now. Baby, shout out to Nene. She said, no, he was broke back then. He broke now. So then she starts doing what Mia does best, putting that foot of hers in her mouth. Y'all, Mia gonna say, Gordon was broke when she met him. She had more money than him coming in from an inheritance. From who? Girl, you told us when we first met you that your mom and dad were both going through. So what inheritance? Is it from a grandparent? So she said that she had more cash and he had more assets. Well, Mia, you told us he was paying for your assets. So which one is it? Mia got a little lying problem. I told y'all that from inception. I told y'all. They're like, well, girl, you were down at P Valley and you said he was a high roller. She was like, definition of high roller. Here come Candace. Talking about, you said that he paid $10,000 per night. He was buying you. Ma'am, please. Your mic needs to be turned off. Not he was buying you. Here go Mia. I mean, he was, but it was chump change. One thing I can respect. You can call Mia a pro and you can call Mia a lie. But she gonna stand 10 toes down in whatever her proness was at the time. Oh, honey, she was like, $10,000. That's like what you do for lunch. So you spending you let Greg borrow $10,000. Girl, you ain't spending no $10,000 on no lunch. What are you eating? Gold? Girl, please. So Ashley said, well, you know, Michael doesn't give me any money, but it is security. But now I have a confidence coach. And she's given me some goals, and one was to write a song. And Candace said, well, here, girl, go ahead and sing your song. This is ridiculous. I hope it's not that sipping the coffee, sipping the tea, because I don't want to hear nothing about that, okay? I don't want to hear nothing about it. I'm going to get my confidence coach certificate, okay? I'm going to go out there and get a confidence coach certification, because if the people are paying for confidence boosters, I'm your girl. I'll be speaking directly to y'all straight through these reviews all the damn time. Ashley, you could have hired me. Now, I don't really care for Ashley, so maybe don't hire me. But you could refer me to someone else so I could boost their confidence. So here comes Ashley. I'm healing and I'm thriving, no longer surviving. Healing and I'm thriving now. Okay, girl. It was a little ditty. I did bob my head a little bit. Now, I feel like I've heard that melody before, so you need to pay for that sample. But the song was cute. It was better than sipping the coffee, sipping the tea, because I didn't want to have nothing to do with that. But I don't mind. We're thriving and we're surviving. Okay, girl. So both Giselle and Candace were speaking words of encouragement to Ashley, and Nneka was saying positive things. And I was like, okay, Candace, growth. Because her husband that she ain't divorcing is suing you. So that is growth. So then Wendy switches it to Karen's triple 20. Karen brings up her trainer, knowing the heifer's about to drill her. Ma'am, just stop mentioning anything and any man besides Ray and his slacks. Just stop it already. So they get down to the beach. And Robin tells them that the beach that they're on, there was a recent Sports Illustrated shoot there. So they're going to do a little photo shoot. Bum, 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 bum. It's a photo shoot. Some of y'all got to work on y'all poses, but it was cute. Y'all were having a good time and I enjoyed watching it. So everybody's in the cabana. And Candace went back into the water. Wendy and Karen, they're sitting on another side. Soon as they walk away, here go Robin. Mia, did you notice that Wendy and Candace were making faces as Giselle was talking about Grace? And I was just disgusted. Robin, please hush. Please, with the selective outrage. If we're talking disgusted, I can give you several examples of how you have disgusted me through several seasons. Y'all just want a reason to continue isolating them, to continue to ice them out, to have something to tell production so that they won't be asked back. You really need to stop because you're reaching. So Wendy walks up and she said, now what we talking about? Crickets. Why y'all by y'all tongue now? Why y'all ain't saying nothing now? Speak. Oh, okay, that's what I thought. And that was the end of the episode. Listen, this episode was so funny to me. There were some good moments. I feel like I love when we get a Karen moment when she's like tripping over her words. That was good. Mia acting like she a boss. Girl, goodbye. Ain't no inheritance coming from nowhere. Candace had a few good one-liners. Giselle even made me laugh a little bit. I really like Kierna. I feel like she fits in well. And Nneka is just there as usual, child. And Shasha ain't nowhere to be found. But it's too many damn women on this show, honey. Y'all got to let some of these people go. Okay, it's time to start chopping their money up. I'm just playing, but somebody gotta go. Y'all comment down below and tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. I thought that it was really good. I really did. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.